Welcome to North Hudson Public Works Utilities Committee, Tuesday, December 15th at 5:30 p.m. Item number 1 is called to order. Roll call, please.
Chair Pike,
Here.
Trustee Head,
Here.
Trustee Matz,
Here.
All right, item 2, approve minutes from the November 17, 2020 Public Works meeting. I need a motion.
Move to approve the minutes from the November 17, 2020 Public Works meeting.
I second.
All right, any further discussion, any changes? All look good to me. If
Yep.
not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and opposed. Item 3 is comments from the floor. We have no one else in here. So item 4 is stormwater ERU discussion and possible recommendation. Patrick.
Yeah, so we've been, Melissa and I have been working with Patrick from Cedar Court and kind of going back and forth. And we just got an email back today. I think we have all the corrections and questions answered and whatnot. So Melissa will her and I'll review them tomorrow again. And then that list will be sent off to Hudson to make the corrections, and then she'll ask for a confirmation to make sure that they receive that. So that is moving forward.
Okay, so do you think we're done with this one? We can take it off the agenda?
I'll wait.
You want to leave it one more month?
Well,
Okay.
we'll see. I guess by the time we get to the next meeting, I'll know.
Okay,
And
Phil, Lori, any questions for him on the ERUs?
No.
All right, item 5, Lemon Street North curb gutter and sidewalk replacement discussion only. Patrick,
Yeah, let's just skip over that one.
you want to table that one? Okay. Item
Okay.
6, Wisconsin Street North land acquisitions discussion and possible recommendation. And we have something from Core in our packet.
Yes. So yes, I'll step in, but the last time we had talked about this, there was, I guess, a little bit of concern on the appraisal costs. There was only, I think, one allocated in there, and it was, estimated at or an additional service, but just to be safe, I think the committee members wanted just to have an overall cost, not to exceed amount. And you can see on page 4 of the proposal, they have 12 of them at $1,850 for the $22,200 for a total fee of $32,600. And again, that's the worst case scenario. I don't anticipate we're going to have, all the property owners are going to request an appraisal, but this would definitely be the worst case scenario.
Okay, and Kevin, do you think these prices will change any by this is a 2022 project, right?
Yeah, and they're actually going to start their work next year if you're on board with what's being proposed here.
Okay,
The actual constructions of the project won't happen until 2022, but all this work has to be done prior to.
so it looks like the appraisals and appraisal officers are done before about May 7th or May 10th. So this number should be good, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, Lori, Phil, any questions for Kevin about this?
No.
No, I appreciate you giving us, kind of the max number so we can be prepared.
Okay, so Kevin, you need us to vote to approve this and then move it to the board level?
Yes, that is what we'd be looking for. Yep.
Okay, I need a motion.
Hey, how are we paying for this? Is this like something that's budgeted?
Typically we got a grant on this too, right?
Yeah, with the land acquisitions as part of the agreement with the DOT, this was gonna be 100% locally funded, so there won't be any grant dollars allocated towards this portion of it. It'll truly be a village cost.
Do we have other village costs involved, or was the rest of the project 100%?
No, there was sewer and waters, 100%. That's municipality, and then there was a 80-20 split on the remaining items.
Okay. So
So-
we're talking a loan, Phil.
Okay.
For the overall project, and this part of it would get tossed in with that, I imagine.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Move to approve that Core does the appraisals and studies and everything else not to exceed $32,600.
A second.
Okay, is that good, Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all we're really asking for right now is the 32.6.
Correct.
Any other discussion? It's a spending issue, so Phil,
Yes.
Lori,
Yes.
and I say yes. All right, that takes us to item number 7, Wisconsin Street North ROW plat / relocation order, discussion and possible recommendation.
Yeah, so basically this is the right-of-way plat for the project. And if you look on page 2 of the plat itself, that lists all the individual property owners. And as it's stated, it's a TLE, so that's a temporary limited easement. So basically that's just for doing grading beyond the right-of-way into their particular parcels. And if you go over to the far right, that'll give you an idea of how many square feet per piece is per parcel. You do have at the bottom a couple of release of rights. So yourself, you have a sewer and water easement that they're going to be doing work on, so you'll have to sign off. It's not going to be issued by any means. And then the telephone company has a power pole that's on private property. We're doing grading around, so they'll have to do a release on that just to allow that work to be done. And then along with that, then the relocation order is the other document. Just summarizes, what we're looking at, which street, the limits, and then there's a description of the project itself. So this basically, both the plat and the relocation order needs to be signed by the village. And then from there, it's actually recorded at the Register of Deeds office. So we're
Kevin, hey, so in the last motion, we have 12 appraisals, and in this, I count 9 locations that have to be done.
right.
What's that discrepancy? I'm just curious.
Yeah, because I looked at that too, and looking at their proposal, they have 12 as estimated. So yeah, and again, it's going to be less than that. So I think at that time they were estimating 12. Well, now, it looks like we're actually going to have 9.
Okay.
So, and there might be, something to do with those release of rights, but I don't, again, I don't see any issues with. So it's going to be coming in less than the estimated 12.
Just curious.
Yep. Good point.
Any other questions? All right, so we need to move this to the board as well, Kevin?
Yes. Yep. They'll have to officially approve both documents.
So I need like to make a motion to approve the Wisconsin Street North Row plat relocation order.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And opposed? Okay, item number 8 is Riverside Drive North Triplex Sanitary Sewer Lift Station discussion and possible recommendation. Patrick.
Yeah, so basically it's just more of an informational thing for everybody. The Riverside Drive Triplex Sanitary Sewer Lift Station. Just gonna let you know, or let the committee know that I received keys for that the other day, and I guess that's about it. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew, so that's all I got with that one.
So the ad hoc committee is meeting on Thursday, I believe, and we will be discussing the handoff of keys to Patrick. So more information to come, basically, but any questions for Patrick?
No.
Congratulations, I think.
Yeah.
Not really. We'll see. All right. Item number 9 is chair update. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and what is it, 10 days? We're 10 days out.
Yeah.
So you guys all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, those that are watching, and a Happy New Year, as I won't see you again till next year. Item 10 is the engineer's report.
Just one quick thing. I did receive plans last week from ACA, so that's in regards to phase 3 of the Derrick subdivision. So they definitely are moving forward, and more than likely that's going to be presented at the January or February Plan Commission meeting for approval. We'll get you, a set of plans. You guys can take a look at it. I'll summarize at a future meeting on what they're proposing, but just wanted to give you the heads up that that's moving forward.
Okay.
Any
Any other?
idea when they would complete that?
Probably,
a start?
yeah, probably next spring is what they're shooting for.
Wow.
Yeah. So the second one went really fast.
Yeah.
Pretty much filled up, sold all of those twin homes. And yeah, the third phase is all, from what I understand, is going to be all single family.
And they're not concerned at all with the construction going on, inhibiting those being shown and sold and.
Apparently not. Yeah, they're moving forward.
Okay.
So
Well, houses are selling like hotcakes right now, so
Yeah.
that would be the
Yep.
time to get them up and done. Anything else, Kevin?
that's all I got.
You got nothing about the other planning commission thingy?
That's tomorrow night.
You want to wait to talk about that till tomorrow night?
Sure.
I feel a little bit compelled to just mention that there is another something coming before the planning commission tomorrow that involves Summer Street, Galahad Corner. Somebody's looking to divide up a 3.2. Is it 3.2, Kevin?
It seems about right. Yeah.
It's right in there.
Yeah, 3.2 acres down there on that corner, divided into 4 lots. And so we're gonna end up weighing in on that one because there's an issue about access to the some of those lots. We don't want to end up with a cul-de-sac again, those kinds of things.
Mhm.
Will it be a private road or that we don't have to worry about and don't have to plow, or is it going to be another issue? But we'll wait till after the planning commission gets all through that, and then it'll come back to us. Okay. All right. Is that it for you then?
Yeah.
Kevin?
That's all I got. Thanks.
Any other questions for Kevin?
None.
All right. Item 11, director's report, project and reporting updates. Patrick.
So I included in the packet the 2 hydrant flushing and water loss and permanent valve records, just so that you guys are aware that that stuff does get reported. And generally I send that off to the utility. We also, which I forgot to include, Kevin usually does that for me, puts together any kind of improvements that we have the year before so that they can calculate our lease of main payments. So I guess more informational than anything. I wanted you guys to see that, and so that you know we are doing what we're supposed to do. And then I guess as far as projects, the Highway 35 project I think is still moving along, but the bid letting is like in January, right, Kevin? I haven't heard anything else. So
Yeah, second Tuesday is what I've heard, January.
okay. And Public Works has been doing some tree trimming around town, and a little bit of water testing. Different spots around town. We've had a few complaints of iron smelling water and stuff. So we've been trying to, we talked about it today, and we kind of made a little plan to hit different sections of town. So we'll do a little testing of our own and keep some records and stuff. So as to, make sure that things are staying up to snuff, I guess. And
Hey, Patrick, where were those reports coming from? What part of town?
the southwest and northeast. That's just a bridge, Brian.
Okay. No, I was looking, I've got a map.
I
of the
know, I'm just messing with
village.
you.
Would you think I was looking out at a boat or something?
No, it's the bridge behind you.
Yeah.
I wish I was there right now. That's nice.
Yeah, that's done it. Any possibility that was related to the main break is what I was kind of getting at. I mean,
Did I talk about that the last time? I can't remember.
You guys
Was
knew
that-
about the main break, right? We had
That would be a good update item, I guess.
yeah, actually, I'm not sure we brought it up. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, so on 7th Street north of Michelson, we had a resident call. Their car was parked, so they were a little bit concerned. At first they thought it was their car leaking. Well, so they moved their car and there was water coming up, so we were able to I called Gary Zappa, and they come over, got everything all fixed up. I got pictures. We flushed the hydrant. There was a hydrant actually right by it, so it actually worked out really well. We flushed the hydrant real well. Took the investigative bacterial sample the next morning, which was a Friday, so we ran that down to Colfax and that came back good. So everything turned out good on that. There was something else. I wasn't going to bring this up, but I don't think we're going to have any more meetings this year for park board or board. So just so everyone knows, we're gonna I'll be setting up a hockey rink that got donated to us tomorrow out behind the village hall. And then I'll have Melissa and I are gonna work together, and she's gonna send out some type of a alert or something, put it on the website. I'd like to see if I could get it going so that we could have something to do over the Christmas, New Year's break. So that's my plan. If it works out, I guess we'll see, but I'm gonna give it a try.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, well, we got some high 30s coming Saturday and Sunday. Patrick, just FYI, so far anyway. You never know
Yeah,
what
I
the
kind
weather-
of figured this time of year it's only gonna be that for maybe an hour and a half, So.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
And we got a lot more darkness, and I think the temps I looked in there, at night it's still gonna get down 20 and maybe the high teens and whatever. So I hope it will work. Like I said, I'm gonna try. I don't care.
Do we have will we have any lights?
I'm gonna try to set something up back there
Okay.
temporarily.
All right. Is this the same general area that we've always iced over for
No,
free ski? No,
no,
so are
this
you
will be
doing?
it'll be a separate rink because I'd like to have two, one for just skaters and then one for hockey. So
Okay.
this one will be put over, I talked with Tim and we're gonna put it on the lot behind us.
Okay.
Actually it'll be pretty much in the same place that they put the bingo tent for Pepperfest, so
Okay.
be right back there.
Okay.
Kids will love that.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, they will, yep. And I'm working on getting at least one goal for it, so.
Um, anything else, Patrick?
No, I'm good.
Could you check with Melissa on the status of the website in regards to posting information about the 35 project? As it's coming fast.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about isn't there a committee or something or
I
some
think
kind of a
Tim-
group that we were putting together?
I think Tim was, but I don't know where that's at.
Okay.
You know, he shared that with us at the last board meeting. He
Yeah,
called it
okay.
something Operation
I'll
something.
make a note and ask her tomorrow.
I think Lori's chairing that, I think. I'm not sure.
Like plate's kind of full right now.
I reckon it is. Okay. Any other questions for Patrick? All right, that brings us to item 12, Public Works Capital Equipment Current and 2021 Budgeting Discussion Only. Need to change that to 2022 there, Patrick.
Yeah, but
No,
we're not
2021.
there yet. I will.
All right, I doubt we have anything on this at this point in time because we just got through the budgeting process. Anybody?
No.
Okay, item 13, Public Works Committee Future Goals and Agenda Items. Anyone have future goals or agenda items?
Get through the Highway 35 project. That's our goal.
That's gonna be a monster, isn't it?
It is.
Huh. And I don't think we've heard anything else about the pipe under the Malibu either, right? That's been pushed all the way to 2022 as far as future goes,
That's
right?
probably out there a ways, yeah.
Yeah, okay. And we're uncertain whether we're gonna need it, so
Can
need
I
to talk
say,
to, we should get the DNR to show us that that pipe is actually exposed. Because I seriously doubt after that dam went down and all that silt came down that anything's exposed under that thing now.
I just remembered what else I wanted to say in my report, Brian.
Oh, go ahead.
Can I do that?
Sure.
It's kind of off topic, not necessarily our issue, but we're seemingly being dragged into it. The road, the access road to the Rod and Gun Club.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was thinking about it, and I wonder if anybody's thought about planting a row of smaller pine trees, which would be good for the environment. And I know when I was a kid, you live out in the country and you put a row of pine trees by it, and that will, it helps mitigate the dust. Might be a lot cheaper option. So I don't know if, maybe that's something that they could consider. I guess I don't know that I can make that recommendation, but I thought I'd at least say something because I thought about it and I thought, well, that might be a lot less invasive, maybe a lot less expensive solution. But I just wanted to throw it out there. That's all.
It was actually something I think Ari mentioned to the Hudson Public Works Committee at one point. They were thinking about just doing it themselves and planting trees, and
Oh,
then
okay.
it was then they weren't getting that, it was getting a little expensive, and thought they'd pursue the city solution first since it's their street.
Okay, and that's
As
fine.
far
I
as-
know that
yeah.
Hudson has a tree program, so I assume they get a good deal on trees, so maybe one year they could just order whatever, 25 more blue spruces or something like that and plop them in along there, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, good point. All right. that brings me to item 14, and we are adjourned at 5:55 PM. Have
Perfect.
good
Merry
holidays,
Christmas.
guys.
Take
Merry
care.
Christmas, you guys.
You too.
Bye.